Hello, all. Welcome to Sivan's SAP SD training. In this recording, I would like to highlight the logistics execution part. Logistics execution means the delivery document and delivery related information. So here we are going to discuss about the delivery document type controls, that is standard delivery document type LF, delivery item category controls, that is standard delivery document item category TAN controls or functionalities. So the delivery document can be seen using the transaction code OVLK, and the delivery document header related information can be seen using the table LIKP. The similar way, delivery item category can be directly seen using the transaction code 0VLP, and the table we can see is LIPS. We are also going to see how the interview questions will be on, like how the shipping point will be determined into the sales order, how the storage location will be determined into the outbound delivery. Apart from these, we are also going to see the delivery split criteria, the effects of PGI, or that is post goods issue, and also the storage location determination rules. So let us see. Delivery or shipping belongs to the logistics execution part. Shipping means the movement of goods from one place to another place, or we can derive it in such a way that physical goods movement between two or more locations, which is known as shipping. The delivery document is the subsequent document to the sales order and the preceding document to the billing document. For this, the schedule lines are the base to create an outbound delivery. Without schedule lines, if the schedule line quantity is 0, then we cannot create an outbound delivery. Always remember the schedule lines must be greater than 0. The process is, when we get a sales order, then we have to create the subsequent document, that is an outbound delivery. For the outbound delivery, the subsequent document is a billing document, which we need to create in the system. Few delivery document types are like LF, delivery document with reference to the sales order, LO, delivery without order reference, LR, returns delivery, and BV, cash sales. The delivery document header information can be seen using the table LIKP, and delivery document item information can be seen using the table LIPS. The effects of post goods issue, we are going to see them in the system, especially during the outbound delivery creation. There are picking, packing, and PGI also will be associated with the delivery document, and in which the effects of post goods issue is very, very important. You need to explain during your interview that the effects of post goods issue are the warehouse stock of the material is reduced by the delivery quantity, value changes are posted to the inventory accounting, requirements are reduced by the delivery quantity, post goods issue is updated automatically in the document flow, that is VBFA table, which we can see them in the system. The fifth one is billing due list will be updated. That means the outbound delivery is relevant for billing or due for billing, which we need to create. PGI means the ownership will be transferred from business to the customer. And here, the value changes are posted to the inventory accounting. So during that time, two documents will be generated. That is inventory document, that is material document, and cost of goods sold from the financial side. These two documents will be generated in the system in the backend. And what is the delivery split criteria? How the system follows the delivery split, how it identifies the delivery split. If it is a different shipping point, a different ship to party, a different Incoterms, a different delivery type, dates, and the route. If the route is also different, then the deliveries which are related to that particular sales order which we wanted to create will become it split. So you have to explain what is the delivery split criteria means. Number 1, shipping point. Number 2, ship to party. Number 3, Incoterms. Number 4, delivery date. And number 5 is the route, which we need to explain during the interview. These are the important interview questions, like how the shipping point is determined. So many people, they're just like that they explain, but it is not the way which we need to explain. We have to explain in a such a way that the delivery document is, so majority of the people, they make a mistake like how the shipping point is determined. The moment the question is asked, they explain that shipping conditions, loading group, and delivery plant. So this is not the right way. You need to explain them that the shipping point is determined based on three factors. They are, number one, shipping conditions from the customer master data. Number two, loading group from the material master data. Number three, delivering plant. It may come from either customer material info record or CMD, customer master data, or the material master data. This is the right way to explain during the interview. So how the shipping point will be determined for the cash sales and rush order? Then the answer should be like this. The shipping conditions from sales document type, CS and the RO. If it is a cash sales, then the shipping conditions will be captured from the cash sales document type. If the shipping point to be determined for the rush order, then the shipping conditions will be captured from the rush order. Then followed by the loading group from the material master data, delivering plant from the customer material info record or customer master data or material master data. So in this, I would like to highlight one more point here. Please remember, the system gives high priority to the plant which is maintained at customer material info record level. Instead, customer master data and material master data. Even if the plant is not there in both the places like customer master data and material master data, if the plant is available in customer material info record, then the system gives high priority to determine the delivering plant. So in these three questions, you can answer during your interview process. The next interview question is how the storage location is determined into an outbound delivery. So directly we can go to the transaction code OVL3. For the shipping point, the transaction code is OVL2. For the storage location determination, we can directly go to the transaction code OVL3. There are three rules like Mala, Rita, and Mare. So normally this will be associated with the delivery document header, LF, that is Mare, that is Mala, then followed by the Rita, a backup procedure. In this, in the first instance, the system checks in the Mala rule whether the combination is available or not, like with the combination of shipping point, plant, and the storage conditions. Storage conditions means it is one more place where we need to maintain the storage conditions in the material master data, plant storage location data, one view where the storage conditions will be there. If any material which is relevant for the storage related, like cold storage, any vaccinations, any injections they wanted to carry, so during those process, we will use the refrigerators. So then we need to specify the storage conditions for the particular material during the material master data creation. The RITA means plant or situation and based on the storage conditions, these three combinations. If the system doesn't find the any of these combinations, then the storage location will not be determined and or that particular transaction is not relevant for the storage location determination. So for this, one more setting is required here in the delivery document item category TIN. The fields storage location and determine storage location needs to be activated so that the storage location will be automatically determined into the outbound delivery. Let us see in the system. How these outbound delivery and how the delivery document type, delivery item category, everything is going to work. So first, let me show you all that the transaction code OVLK. Directly, we can go to the delivery document ELF. Here you can see directly we can see the delivery document LF. And I'll open one more screen. So here, please remember 0BLP is the transaction to go to the delivery item category. See here, PAN. These two functionalities which we can see them. This is the one way. And another way of going to these, coming to these places or through the path SPRU, reference IMG. Now it comes under the logistics execution. So under logistics execution, we can see the shipping, transportation, like direct DSD, direct store delivery, and warehouse management. Everything will come under the logistics execution module. So shipping. So if you see this, if you go to basic shipping functions, where we can see the shipping point and goods receiving point determination. So we wanted to go to the delivery document types. So delivery item categories. So first let us see the defined delivery document types. Because I have opened using the transaction code OVLK, now it is showing us, do you want to display the logbook data? Yes. So what I do, let me come out of this transaction and then again, I'll go back, open this. So there are a few document types like BV cash delivery document types, BV cash sales, LF, and LO. This is like delivery without order reference, and LR returns delivery. So we will see the functionalities of the delivery document. So here we can see LF delivery, standard delivery document type. So it is like the classification of the delivery document category, like J stands for delivery and T stands for returns delivery. Returns delivery for the order, and J is the outbound delivery. We all know that. We have seen the sales document type controls where inquiry is associated with the A sales document category and quotation B is order C, like that we have seen. The similar way here also we can see the document category as J for the delivery document, standard delivery document. It is T for the order. We can see returns delivery, it is T. And number range internal assignment and number range external assignment, which is similar to the sales document type controls. So whether the user wants to determine the number range, the document number in the document delivery document creation as an external, then yes, we can do that. Or you wanted to create internally, the system should propose this is the number range. Item number increment, the business wants to see with the increment of 5, then we can put it as 5. Or you wanted to put it as 10, we can put it as 10. So and then we can see the multiple line items with the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 series. Next, after the number in systems, order reference. Here, please remember order required. Yes, for the standard delivery needs to be created, then it requires a sales order. So whenever we create a sales document, sales document after that delivery document, then automatically the system will pick up the sales order, which is preceding to the delivery document. How this will be determined, that we will see. So here for this order required for sales order, for the stock transport orders, intercompany and intra-company, they are like purchase order is required. B. So purchase order is required for those orders. Like, let me go to ENL. Here you can see the purchase order is required, replenishment delivery. And one more is NLCC. Here also, it is having purchase order is required. Please remember these things. Let me go back to LF. Yeah, so order required is sales order is required. And then default order type is DL. This is relevant for the normally delivery document without order. So whenever we create LO, document without order reference, that time the system should assume that there is a sales order, the prerequisite. So it requires something to be there in the system so that it will create. Like it is a pseudo order type. So this will be created in the sales document VOV8, how we created our own sales document type. So if you go to DL, it will be there here, order type scheduling agreement. Here nothing will be there. Only the delivery, it is not having the delivery related information. Whereas even if you create a outbound delivery without order reference, but it requires either pro forma invoice needs to be created or standard invoice needs to be created, and intercompany billing. Any one of them, whatever the requirement is there, accordingly we can create. So hence, it is a pseudo document type. So you can see the functionality. If you press F1, you will come to know the default for pseudo order type for deliveries or delivery items that do not refer to an existing order. So yeah, whenever it is a delivery without order reference, that time they do not refer the line items which are there in the document type DL, because there is no document is created. Whereas the standard order which is created, then whatever the standard order line items are there, those line items will be automatically copied to the delivery document. That we all know that. So here, a delivery document, for example, needs information about which item types need to be defined. So this is the one. And here, item requirement, that is 202, order with independent item. And if it is 201, no order with independent item. So what exactly it means? Whenever here it is there as 202, then what happens? Whenever the item requirement is 201, the routine number, on what happens in the system. Let us try to create one sales order. So let me take the quantity, and the schedule lines are like 15 today's date, and check the incompletion log. If anything is missed out, nothing is there. Everything, the pricing, shipping point, plant, everything has been maintained. So no need to worry about the incompletion log. Let us save this 20779. So from here, I will directly go to the delivery document creation. The shipping point, you have to specify HM01. So here we can see this is the delivery document header information. The delivery document header, like item overview, the picking, loading. We can see the transport, the status overview of the outbound delivery. Here we can see the overall picking status. It is not yet processed. We can see A stands for blank, means not relevant. A stands for not yet processed, B stands for partially processed, and C stands for completely processed. Here, overall picking status not yet completed. Packing status, it is not relevant for the packing, so hence it is blank. Warehouse management, this outbound delivery is not relevant for warehouse managed, so it is also blank. The picking confirmation, we have not yet completed the picking, hence it is blank. Goods movement, yes, we have not yet completed the post goods issue. If we complete the post goods issue, then it will become C. Once you complete the billing status, we can see the billing, whether this billing is completed or not. So this information will be useful during the real-time support process. So you can go and then see whatever the outbound delivery has been provided by your user or the business. You can cross-check in the display mode what is the status of the outbound delivery. And then accordingly, we can take the necessary actions, especially if why the outbound delivery is outbound delivery is not relevant for the billing document and why. So those analysis we can do that. And goods movement data. Here we can see this is goods issue delivery. This is coming from the schedule line category. So we all know that movement type means it is very simple. Physical or logical movement of a material leading to a change in the inventory is known as movement type. 601 is the movement type, which we know. It is coming from the schedule and category. And one more thing, how this outbound delivery automatically proposed are created with reference to the sales order. How? That also we will see. So if you go to the delivery header and the administration, here we can see the delivery type is LF and delivery document category is J. So this is coming from the sales document type, VOB8. So we are here only. See, let us see here under the shipping, for this sales document type, the system has automatically proposed the LF. That is why when we created the delivery through the sales order, the system has automatically proposed the delivery document type as LF. Here we can see the delivery document header details of the administration, where we can see this one. Here we can see all the information created by, created on, changed on, the user who has created and changed everything. We can see this is the delivery document header details. If you come back, if what are any it is relevant for packing, then we have to see the packing details. This particular thing is right now is not relevant for packing. We are not going to do that. So it will come into the handling units management. So now we will come to this part 202. When the 202 is there, what happens? Let us see. See, when the requirement is 202 in the delivery document type LF, then the system is allowing us to add the line items during the delivery document creation. So here I have added 2 more line items. The system has accepted it. And one more thing you have to observe here, the line item increment 10, 20, 30. How it is proposed? It is proposed because we have maintained as item number increment as 10. If you give it as 5, then it will become 5, 10, 15, 20, like that. The multiples of 5 will come. So here we can add this. Assume that I have changed it to order, no order with independent item. So 201. So if your client's requirement is the user should not add any line item during the delivery document creation, then they can go with this item number requirement 201. Save it. And again, let me go back and then create the delivery document through the sales order. So from here, I'm going delivery. So let me add. See, you cannot add this item to the delivery. The system is not allowing us to add the line items to the delivery because of that requirement. So they are all the requirements or routines written by the technical consultants, which will work like a restriction of the particular process. So as and when it is required, it will come. Otherwise, it won't come. So this is how you need to explain during your interview process. So if at all you wanted to keep it as 202, let us keep it as 202, order without independent item, and save it. And here, storage location rule, we have already discussed MARE. If you click on this, it is like shipping point, plant, and storage condition combination is MALA. RITA means plant situation and storage condition, and MARE, which is the backup procedure. The first system first checks with the MALA combination. If it finds, it will determine the storage location. And if it is not found, then it will go to the RITA and then it will determine the storage location. That is why we have a backup procedure, especially for the storage location in the outbound delivery. It will come from the storage location rule. So in this delivery split with warehouse number, whenever there is a different warehouses are there for the same line item, then automatically in the delivery document, the delivery split will happen based on the warehouse number. And if you activate this delivery split by the partner, then again, based on the partner functions, the different ship to party is there, then again, it will uh, split the delivery. Then automatic packing. Yes, if at all this particular line item is relevant for the automatic packing, yes, we can activate this field. General packaging material, if you automate any kind of a materials which we wanted to keep, or we can see what is the exact functionality we can see here. So you can use this indicator to dictate whether you want to permit generation of delivery items for packaging materials in deliveries of this delivery type. So any of the packaging material to, and then that packaging materials you wanted to do that billing, so it is relevant for billing, then we can do the item generation. The next line item will be there. What kind of a packing material, whether we have used the cardboard or pallets or whatever it is. For that also you wanted to charge, then we can use it. Then you have to activate it. Rescheduling. So here in this, one more important thing is like rescheduling. What exactly it means? If it is blank, there is no rescheduling. If it is X, reschedule if deadlines are in the past. Sometimes, whenever the business confirms the delivery date, and if it doesn't meet, then we have to reschedule it. If and they are supposed to deliver by today, and they have not delivered, so during that time we have to reschedule it if it requires. Otherwise, no need to do that. Just keep it as no rescheduling. It should be blank. So this is all about the functionalities of the delivery document type LF. And one more thing here, the default order type will be there for the LO also. That is order without reference. The delivery without reference. So here you can see there is no preceding documents are required. Item requirement is 202 and the delivery order default order type is DL. So in this situation, it will work. Whereas in the previous situation, the standard delivery, the order required is sales order is required. So, this is how we will have to interpret with each and every thing. So no preceding documents required for the delivery without reference. So how the delivery without reference order can be created? So let us go to the logistics, sales and distribution, logistics execution, outbound process, goods issue for outbound delivery, this goods issue, create, it is single document, collective process of documents, and collective processing. See here, VL01N with reference to the sales order, VL01NO without order reference. Please remember this one. Here we can specify LO and then directly it will take us to the outbound delivery creation. So specify the ship to party and specify today's date and then specify the material. Whatever the quantities you wanted to add, you can add. So this is how you can create an outbound delivery without order reference. This also we should know how the system will accept it. So based on these functionalities. So if it is LO, then it is considering these parameters into the consideration and then it is creating. Fine. Let us go to the delivery, define item categories for deliveries. Go to TAN. So what are the important things here which are there? We will see them, those things, and then how it is related to the delivery item category. So delivery item, standard item category is TAN. The document category is J for this. So we can see it is J for the delivery document, and returns it is T. Returns item category is REM. Material and statistics. So material number 0 allowed. So normally for the text items, we will be using material number will be allowed. So 0 items. So otherwise it is not required. So you can see the functionality considers whether it makes sense to enter an item in the SD document with this item category without specifying a material. It would make sense to set this indicator for the text item. So text items can be used. So apart from this, quantity. So please remember here, check quantity 0, check minimum quantity, check over delivery. All these like note about the situation. Suppose when you create a sales order and followed by the delivery, in the delivery, if the 0 quantity is there, then how the system reacts. Then followed by the minimum quantity, which we maintained in the delivery, in the material master data. And then while creating the delivery outbound delivery, so in that outbound delivery, how it is proposed, how the system is reacting. If the delivery document quantity is less than the delivery quantity, whatever is mentioned in the material master data. So then what happens? So let us see one example. So here itself, let me enter. I will reduce the quantity, the sales order quantity, the take minimum order quantity it is asking because we have maintained it as 10 in the material master data. And edit in completion log, it is working fine. And then do the delivery from here. Check notes in the log. See, delivery quantity is less than the minimum delivery quantity. So that is what it is happening. Note about the situation. So that is why it is coming. Note about the situation. So what I do, come back. But however, it will allow us to create the picked quantity 5. Yes, we can do that. Automatic storage location has been determined. I'll show you where and all the settings are there. And post goods issue, we can do that. See, the delivery document has been created. So once it is created, the post goods issue VA03, I'll go. Let me show you the quantity. So the quantity, it was around 910. Now it is 905. And we can see the document flow also. See, the delivery document got created with for 5 units. Picking request has been completed and goods issue delivery document also got created. So now this is the reference value because it has been posted to the financial accounting, cost of goods sold. So I can create the billing document and then see the document flow. The billing document also I'm creating. So the billing document is created now. So let me go back to the invoice sales order. If you see the document flow, you can see the standard order created, delivery created, picking request has been created, goods issue has been created, and invoice also has been created. Because of the accounting determination error, there is no accounting document generated here. So that is no issue. We are good. Now, what I do, if I do this check quantity, okay. If I do it, check minimum quantity, and then I'll keep it as note about the situation A, and B. Situation is rejected. Here also I'll put it as B. And check over delivery also B. All the three I put it as B. So what happens? Let us see. I will try to create. So one sales order. Here itself, in the first instance itself, the system will not allow you to create the outbound delivery from here itself. Let us see. I'll take this one. I'll keep it as one. Then what happens? The sales order will be created. There is no edit in completion log. The sales order will be created. Save it. And go to the display mode of the sales order and do the delivery. See, delivery quantity is less than minimum delivery quantity 10. So this is the one. Minimum delivery quantity, it is not reached, then it has not allowed us to create. Now what we do, go to the change mode of the sales order. I will put it as 10 and save it. Again, delivery creation. Now the system has allowed us to come to this position. Now let me give the delivery quantity as 0. See, delivery quantity must be entered for the item because we have made it as situation rejected with an error message. And now it was 10, I'll put it as 20. So delivery quantity is greater than the target quantity. The target quantity is nothing but sales order quantity, which is 10 only, whereas I have entered 20 units. The system will not accept it. So these three options, check quantity is 0, check minimum quantity, and check over delivery. All these three will be controlled at delivery item category level. Normally, in standard situations, they will be always A, note about the situation, and then we will always work on like this only. If the client's requirement is it should be rejected, then we have to put it as B so that it will work up like this only. Now, if I give 10, automatically it will keep quiet, and then the picked quantity 10. If you give the picked quantity 10, it will accept it and then create the post goods issue. We can do that. Then the other values. Availability check off. Especially if it is not uh, having any value, that means this particular line item is relevant for the availability check process. So anyhow, the say not only at order level, at delivery level also we can control. If at all we do not want to have it, X we can put it as do not check availability. Y, do not check availability when reporting results of picking request. So normally it is check availability, it is blank. Rounding rule. So normally whatever is rounding rule, commercial round up and round down, the nearest number will be it is rounded off. It is like, see here, the relevant for picking storage location is required and determine storage location. This is particularly, it is relevant for picking. So I'll save it. I have removed the relevant for picking. That means if this particular item is not relevant for the picking, I'll create one sales order. Oh. So here, I'll save it. And also, at the same time, we will do one more thing. Storage location required, I'm removing it. Everything I've removed. Now what happens? Let us go and then create a sales order. And before going to do that, let us see the stock position. It is earlier 905 and 10 units we have done the delivery. It is now 895. save it. So if I create a delivery document, let us see here, the storage location has not come, number one. Picked quantity has become graded out. So the picked quantity, it is not there. Storage location, you can enter HMS1 manually, the manual storage location determination rule. And then the picked quantity, it is not relevant for picking. The overall picking status is not relevant. Suppose if I go to any of the deliveries, here the picked quantity is there. Overall picking status is fully picked. Status overview, you can see overall picking status C, picking confirmation is C completed, completely processed. Goods movement is completed and billing status also got completed. So like this, the picked quantity has become 0. These controls are available at delivery document item category. So keep it as relevant for picking, storage location is required, and determine storage location so that it will work. And if you don't want to determine the storage location, then you activate it. If at all you don't want to see any batches on this material line item, then you have to activate it. Also here, this is one of the prerequisites in the batch determination. It should be always, line item is always relevant for the batch determination. Packing control, it is always blank here for these standard ones. Like it can be packed. Blank means it can be packed. A means must be packed and B means cannot be packed. So based on that one, we can see that. So this is the don't check storage location and no batch check and automatic batch determination. So this one by one we have seen. Now let us see the tipping point determination and the storage location determination. First, let us see the shipping point determination. So shipping conditions, define shipping conditions by sales document type, define loading groups, and assign shipping point. Here we can see, go to position. So what kind of a shipping conditions they're using? Zero one. So this is the combination which we have to maintain. So shipping conditions, loading group, plant, proposed shipping point, and manually, if at all the user wants to change manual shipping points, he can give up to more than 10 plus. So we can change it to manual shipping points also. The similar way, we need to maintain the shipping conditions for the cash sales and rush order, that is 0, 1 and 10 also. Go to this. Let us see. Here we have maintained. In this situation, I have not maintained. If at all the express shipping point to be determined, then I need to maintain the shipping conditions from the sales document type. So let us see. This is the shipping point determination, picking, determine picking locations, define storage conditions, assign picking locations. So here we can see shipping point HM01, HM01. Here this is the storage location combination. So shipping conditions like refrigerator, you wanted to specify, then we can specify. So like this, the storage location will be determined. The situations, let me show you the standard one, refrigerator. So which situation it is, promotional, cross-docking, follow through, material driven, foreign trade. So all these things like the situation, which situation it is, whereas the storage condition is important. So as of now, it is not required for you, all that scenarios. So only the storage location, how it will be determined, and the shipping point will be determined. So we have seen all the parameters, step-by-step process. So like what is the delivery, what is the post-goods issue, the effects of delivery split criteria, how the shipping point will be determined for the standard sales document types, and the cash sales order as well as rush order, how the storage location will be determined. All these processes we have seen. Thank you all. For any online inquiries, training inquiries, please reach out to us on 812-3320787.